Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gamer Emporium channel where I'm going to show you an alternate Stormalist spec in PvP. So I'm actually going to queue up for a Warfront here and give you the rundown in probably about the 60 seconds or so that I have time to wait to get into the PvP. So the spec is a little bit different. We've replaced the Harbinger, 3 points in Harbinger, with 3 points in Arbiter. Now everything from the other spec stays true other than within the macros. We changed a couple things where in this water spam we had Storm Slash, Storm's Fury. In this one we've taken those out because we don't obviously have Harbinger in here. So there's no need. We picked Arbiter because with the Arbiter you get a little more endurance, you get a little increased damage, you get a little bit of everything, so it's a little bit more survivability. I also have a knockback macro. The knockback macro includes Wind Chill and Icy Gale. Both are a 30-second cooldown. Wind Chill is actually not on a global cooldown. So for places in like the Codex, it works really good for actually, you know, knocking people off the ledges. It's very fun actually, so I have to admit. Other than that, like I said, the spec still stays true to the other one, 41 Stormcaller, 32 Elementalist, and you still want to make sure that you have plenty of charge. You want to maintain your 5 stacks of Conductive Medium and Electrify, and you also want to keep up Storm Locus on the enemy that you're attacking at all times due to the increased damage. And the only other thing that's different is you don't have to apply Living Storm because we don't have it in this build. So we're going to enter this Warfront here. Rotation is the same. Start with all your water stuff to generate your cycle of air, and then you use your air abilities to consume your cycle of air. So knockbacks, if you want to add some burst, use your lightning strike. Start off the fight with lightning strike. Remember, you still have intensify elements that if you want to pop that right before a lightning strike, you might do a shitload of damage and get a good burst. So let's summon our pet, use storm armor, Acuous Blessing, synergize, and let's take a run in here. I have no charge built because this is the beginning of PvP. The spec is a little bit squishy, I will say. And sit back and enjoy. We're going to try to whoop some ass here. It's not very mobile, though. That's what I don't like about this spec, is it's not very mobile.
Death Wish.
A lot of cast timers on Icicle. I mean, if the Storm Armor would do its job and actually give me a free cast, I mean, I guess it might be a little better, but...
Killing spree.
Let's try to kill this guy. Now somebody killed him. There goes the Bard. There we go, there's a kill. Trying to watch the DPS meter as best as I can. Let me switch it up here. I'm gonna do 10 slots.
Killing spree.
Seems like we're dominating pretty good, huh?
Killing spree.
And a death. First death so far. So that just there shooting a few abilities up at it. 838 DPS. So that includes the Icicle, the Glacial Spike, Let's see, Icy Carapace, all the heavy hitting abilities pretty much. Just bursting on them, opening out of the attack. So it's pretty cool, in my opinion, how this spec works. So just make sure your pet always stays out. Without your pet, you're definitely going to have a DPS loss. Oh, get that fang back. There we go.
Juggernaut.
I almost should try the spec with the Harbinger stuff in it, because what would it hurt? I almost think the Harbinger way might do better in PvP. Just because, you know, if you do happen to be in melee, then, you know, you're just gonna have, you know, a lot of extra damage done. Oh, did I wipe him out? Break free.
Killing spree.
Raging Storm is so powerful. Hey, I got the fang. Should I run around like a stupid with it? If I could get a heal and stayed healed up.
Juggernaut. Rampage. Juggernaut.
There we go. One while I was holding the fang. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, damage done. Damage done. 137k, almost 138k. 3 killing blows. In my opinion, that's actually pretty good. So, we're not far from the top. I mean, out of all the mages, we're the 3rd mage in here. So, and that's more or less probably has something to do with different specs being more bursty, or them staying alive longer, and maintaining a certain amount of DPS over time. I mean, some specs too, I mean, mages get steamrolled in PvP, so I mean, it's no surprise that some of these clerics and rogues are way up at the top. It's just nuts. So, and I don't have any PvP gear either. Well, I have this PvP gear here, but it doesn't help the worth it because you get this stupid bolster. So, I mean, what's the point, you know? I just run in my PvE gear. So, well, thanks for checking out this spec. If you have any questions or concerns about it, leave a comment. Again, this is off the guide on the Rift forums, just to get the word out there, and I'm just trying to pass the word along, like I said, and get you guys some knowledge on the new hybrid spec. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day, and learn the spec, and go whip some ass in PvP, guys. Go ahead. Thanks.